All right, here we go, guys. 7 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Allen Americans season ticket members Zoom call with the players. We've got you guys I know that jumped on. First and foremost, Cole Frazier, back for year number 2 in Allen. Welcome back, Cole. You want to just say a couple of words here real quick about your off season and coming back to the Americans?
I spent pretty well all summer here. I went home for a couple weeks, but I'm just excited to be back and excited to get things going again with the team. And looks like we have a pretty good squad going into camp, so I'm looking forward to see how that's going.
Awesome. I saw Turner Ottenbright pop up here. Otter, good to see you, buddy. Looks like you might be in Siberia somewhere with that big Parker, big coat you're wearing. Otter, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yo, how do I get so I can see it? I can see it. Oh, there you go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Everybody else was talking over you. There you are, buddy.
I see like 6 people.
Welcome back. Obviously, we're excited to have you back again this year. I know you had some time last year up in the American Hockey League, but just overall, talk about your first year experience in Allen.
Yeah, I had a great year in Allen last year. We had a great group of guys and a great team. And, yeah, I'm just really excited to get back. It was unfortunate with COVID last year, ended our season early, but we're excited to get back, and we're having another great team this year.
Absolutely. Welcome to the call. Colton Heffley on as well. Where are you, Heff? I know you were here earlier.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep, there you are. Where you zooming in from tonight?
I'm in Saskatchewan still. I'm still waiting for my visa to clear, so I'm waiting patiently.
Hey, give me the temperature there in Fahrenheit, if you can do that math. Hey there, Colton? Looks like he might have froze up there. Yep, he's frozen. That's all right. We'll move on. Cory De Roche is here as well. Cory, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How you liking the life at the new place?
It's awesome. Got my roommate over here too, Jared Van Warmer.
Yeah.
We put out some artwork today, so it's looking good.
I like it. Look at that. Look at that on the walls. Now, who's the decorator here?
That was me and my girlfriend bored in quarantine this summer. So.
All right, perfect. And while you already introduced your roommate, the captain, Jared Van Warmer, is here as well. Starting your second year in Allen. Welcome back. Obviously disappointing for all of us at the end of the year last year, Jared, but I know you, like everybody else, is pumped up about the team assembled here for the 2021 season.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely ready to get things going. I don't know if my mic's on or not, but is my mic on?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I'm out here. But, yeah, I'm excited to get things going for sure.
Awesome. Excited to have you here. Is there any players that I missed that might have snuck in here?
Just me.
Oh, there he is. Yep. Jack Eichel on the call with us tonight. I'm just kidding. I swear when I saw you for the first time, I thought, man, how did we get Jack Eichel to sign in Allen? That is amazing. Chris Nell, one of our goalies here. Chris, welcome. Tell everybody where you're from and what your favorite football team is.
I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and then obviously the Packers.
Oh boy. Well, welcome. We're excited to have you. I heard a lot of great things about you and excited to have you a part of this team. All right. Well, I know Coach Martinson jumped in here a few moments ago. Steve, are you there?
Yeah, you got to take the cleaner.
Hey, Steve. I know I saw him earlier on the call. We'll get back to Marty a little bit later on, but again, thank you guys for being here. I think, like I said, this is for the fans. We want to give you a chance to talk to the boys that are assembled here tonight. I know you have a lot of questions about the upcoming season and just life in general as we try to make it through 2020 and get to 21. So if you have a question, if you want to, Brittany, you tell them how to engineer this Zoom questionnaire.
Hi, I am Brittany Pucha, Senior Director of Sales and Service. Thank you for everyone for joining us. So as I sent out the email today, if you scroll over the main screen where it says chat, you could click that and you could type your question in there, and Tommy will read it. So as of right now, we don't have any questions. Here we go. That's you read it.
Of course, I don't have my specs here. Unlike any other season, is there any way to gauge which teams will be better, worse, or is it just a crapshoot as we go into the season? Any of you guys can answer that. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm going to pick on somebody. I'm going to pick on Cory De Roche.
So repeat the question again.
Or if you want to click on the chat, you could see it.
Okay. Well, it's definitely going to be a lot harder because there's less teams playing this year, so each team's going to be a lot stronger. So we don't know who's going to go into what teams we're playing yet, those free agents. So it'll be exciting to see in the next few weeks.
Thank you, Cory, and thank you to Tim Terrell for submitting that question. Let's see what else we have from Jim. Does everyone expect some sort of ring rust in the early stages of camp?
I could take this one. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it depends on what state you're living in or what province, I guess. But ice time for some people, it could be, you're skating once a week or you got to wear masks, or some areas like in Michigan where I was, they would just shut down the rink. So I think there's definitely going to be a little bit of a leeway, and you just got to take your time with it. But I think once training camp hits and everyone's here, I think after the first game, it might be a little sloppy, but after that, we'll get into a rhythm and should be like normal, and everyone will get back into hockey shape for sure.
All right. Thank you, Jared. Hey, guys, if you would, just to kind of take away the background noise, unless you're asking a question, if you wouldn't mind muting your Zoom. That way we won't have any background noise to kind of take away from what the folks are saying.
And I'll have to read the questions because Tommy can't read.
Hey, I should have grabbed my reading glasses. What can I say? Kucha, our great senior director of tickets here, has got like her font on, I think 40, and I can't read it.
And this one is from Arielle Boyle. She is a brand new season ticket holder this year. What are you most excited about for this upcoming season?
Let's toss that one over to Chris now. Chris, you want to take this one?
Oh, yep. Sorry. It was lagging a bit for me. I think just playing hockey again. I think, obviously it's been a long off season with COVID and all that. And just to get back into the feel of games and kind of that competition, I think is what we're all most excited about.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Let's pick on Cory De Roche this time again. Go back to the question if you would.
What are you most excited about?
I think just for me personally, after ending the season injured, just to get back on the ice and to play again with some new teammates as well is always exciting. So, and we always have best fans in the league down here in Texas. So to have some fans in the stands and cheering loud will be great.
And this one's from Andrew. Given the dynamics of the new season start and new players coming on board, how long does it take to gel as a team?
Let's go with Cole Frazier on this one.
I mean, starting the season with pretty well any team, there's always some new players. Obviously this year there's definitely some more new players, seeing as everything with COVID and the seasons and the teams that have folded or canceled for the season. But I think that once we start practicing and getting together as a team, and I think that it'll turn out to be just kind of like every other season as it comes towards going on the ice and practicing. It'll probably be around the same amount of time, seeing as, we have 20 days till camp. So or till their first season. So I think first game of the season. So I think that it'll take just about the same amount of time as a normal season.
This next one for Turner Ottenbright, are the players being isolated at the rink? How is all the COVID precautions being handled so the season will hopefully not get stopped before we get to an ending point again?
Yeah, for sure. No one's going to want that. Everyone just wants to see us play, and just like us, we all want to get out there and stay out there. Just kind of on ourselves, right? We got to take it upon ourselves to just know the steps and just be safe kind of thing, like stay in your apartments, kind of go to certain stores, certain restaurants, and just be safe. And it's not just for you, it's for your teammates and everybody else around as well, right?
Absolutely. Thank you, Turner. This next one for Jared Van Warmer. Who were your personal hockey heroes growing up?
Well, for me, I was growing up in Traverse City, so we as a kid, I'd always go to the Detroit Red Wings development camp up there and watch the guys. So I'd have to say either Brendan Shanahan, Steve Yzerman, or as of late, I really like watching, Datsuk or Darren Helm, one of those. Just guys that, work hard, do the things right, and kind of lead by example. So definitely that, and go Wings. So, yeah.
Attaboy. Got it in. Marty, are you on? Okay, he was here earlier. I guess we lost him. Let's go back to Cole Frazier. Put that one back up if you would. Wanted to know about do you guys ever get a chance to talk to any of the players in the other division? And have you been trying to sell anyone about how great it is to play in Allen?
I mean, that's more up to the coach per se. I mean, if you have some buddies earlier in the summer and you're trying to help them out or something, you just kind of throw it towards the coach or whatever. But I think that's definitely more of a question for Marty per se. I can't really answer that one.
No problem. Thank you very much. We'll actually ask a couple guys this. We'll start with Chris now. What is your favorite rink to play in around the league?
I'd have to say I really enjoyed my time in Greenville. I think just the atmosphere they bring there. Florida always usually gets a good crowd. I haven't really been out in the West just yet, but probably my favorite that I've played at is Toledo. They packed it, I think, to the brim. It's just a great atmosphere there. But obviously, I've never played in Allen, so probably Allen after this season.
Yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to love it for sure. Glad to have you here, by the way. We'll go back and we'll go to Turner Ottenbright again. If you wouldn't mind answering that same question, I guess it doesn't have to be in the ECHL. You played in a lot of barns around the ECHL and the American League. What's your favorite place to go and why?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna say Allen. We got great fans and just like the smaller rink, and it's just a good vibe. How everybody's just so into the game and stuff, and it's just a great place to play. Honestly.
Tommy, you're muted.
Tommy, you're muted.
There we go. Try it. My co-pilot left me here. This is for Cole Frazier. Will COVID-19 stop you from dropping the gloves? And it's from Jim. Loves watching you play and fight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll stop me. We're all practicing social distancing and COVID protocols throughout the league, and it won't stop me. It's part of my game, and it's part of the game. So if an opportunity arises itself where I have to fight, then that's what I'm going to do.
For Colton, what are some of your pregame superstitions?
I don't really have any anymore. I used to have a ton, like you tie one skate first and tape your stick a certain way, but it kind of just drives you crazy if you don't do it before the game. So I kind of stopped doing all of them, and now I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing that day.
Thank you very much.
Well, none for me, I guess.
Yep, there you go. How about Jared Van Warmer? What about you?
Yeah, I was really bad in college. I'm sure Motter could attest to it. I'd tie my skates way too many times, just do left before right and stuff like that. But nowadays, it's just you know, I've gotten a little more lenient, just kind of always trying to have like a balanced meal throughout the day, and then going through like the pregame warm up, probably just doing the same stretches and like mobility, but nothing too superstitious nowadays. Just trying to feel what feels what's right and how your body's feeling that day. So yeah, I've definitely gotten more lenient as my time or over the years, I guess. So yeah.
All right, CJ Mott on the call. Mott, I didn't see you earlier. Welcome back, buddy. Everybody excited to have you here, and it's pretty cool. Now we got two guys from Ferris State. If you would, just tell everybody, do you have any like favorite practice drills that you work on before the game?
Pre-game skate, there's a couple I like. Just get I'd have to say first overall though is the first drill of practice when the guy
Not being mute. No, somebody hit. Yeah.
you go and blocker, you know, don't.
Because Rob.
Hey guys, if you would, if we could just ask you, if you're not speaking, please to mute your Zoom so we can hear. We're hearing a lot of background noise. CJ, you might want to just answer that again because I don't think anybody heard what you said.
Yeah, no problem. Favorite drills overall is, you know, get a nice flow drill to start the game, start practice. Guys shooting wide from up top, even though sometimes they like to shoot right from the slot. Shoot at our heads too often. Worms. But you know, just getting a lot of shots from everywhere. Just before the game, especially, just getting shots like from the corner, from the point, just mixing up, just sort of ready for a situation.
Another one here for you, CJ. I want to know who were your favorite goalies growing up, and who did you try to emulate your style of play?
My favorite goalie growing up was Eddie Balfour. I just really respected the way he just battled for everything. He wasn't necessarily the best stylish goaltender, always in the right spots per se, but he just battled and really made a bunch of saves that way. So I just respected the way he battled and competed every night.
Let's go back to Cory De Roche. What was the longest time that you've ever spent not on the ice?
I think it's this summer. Really, last few summers I've been teaching kids on the ice, so obviously couldn't do that this year. So yeah, this is probably the longest I've ever gone without tying up my skates. It was probably, I want to say 4 months, maybe 3-4 months.
Marty, are you here now?
Yeah, I've been dealing with some problem players. So
no problem. All right, let's go back here to the reviews.
I didn't recognize the one guy I kind of recognized the smile without the tooth, but I didn't recognize the mustache. He looked like a bandito or something. What
Marty,
guy was that with the dark hair? Said he might have to fight once in a while.
It's the best I can do, Marty.
Holy crap. Good thing we only got to wait another 10 days or something.
Yeah, I know. I think
you should keep that going.
I might just throw it out
for a while.
Hey, Marty, another one from a fan wants to know what thought process went into assembling this year's team, and was this the hardest this ever been to put a team together, considering what we're dealing with in regular life here?
You know, not really. I mean, because we had a lot of call-ups last year and we scored a lot of goals. So, you know, we got a nice place to live. So I think a lot of players, you know, like that we were winning and scoring and loading players. So, yeah, we got, you know, the players we want. And then, you know, Minnesota re-signed some of the other guys that we want. So we're just kind of waiting on, you know, like but Register is trying to come down this weekend to skate for 2 weeks, even though Minnesota, I'm not sure if they're assigning any players. So anyway, we got a great group of guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun watching them.
Marty, another fan wanted to know, will you be looking at any of the players from the Northern Division that won't be playing?
I signed one guy. We haven't announced it yet, but I signed one guy from Reading, and I'm not really looking at anybody else.
Any thoughts on the reduced crowd this season, and how much will that change?
Is this for me or some players? You want me to answer every question?
Well, you know what? You were popular and you were out earlier and people had all these questions for you. So, no, you know what? I'll throw that to somebody else. Let's go back and let's ask Cole Frazier this. I know you love to play up to the crowd in the building. Obviously, it gets you pumped up, especially when you drop the gloves. How different is it going to be this year playing in front of a smaller crowd?
I mean, we're still going to be able to hear what fans we do have. They're still going to make some noise. We do have really good fans here, and they definitely make their presence during the game, no matter if we have a sellout crowd or if we're not packed as much. But definitely at away games, it's going to be a little different. You're not going to hear as much there, but I definitely think here in Allen, because of how good our fans are, we're going to hear them.
Let's go back to Chris now. Let's play this for you now. Obviously, goalies, when they go on the road, they really get into the goalie chants at them. Do you play off of that? And with a probably pretty empty building most places we go this year, how does that affect you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you try not to let any of that affect you during the game. I mean, obviously, some of the chants you hear in between whistles are more it's a little funny, if anything. I think the first couple games it's going to be different with no fan noise in the building, but I think after that first period, kind of get used to it. So
this is definitely a good one for Jared. We love chirps when they're chirping the other team. Can you guys ever hear fans yelling at players when you're especially in our barn here?
Tommy, was that to me? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely hear him. I remember in Wichita and Tulsa, a couple guys threw a couple beers at us, but it doesn't really bother us. I think it's kind of funny just to hear it. And I don't know. I don't think it gets in our heads, but I mean, it's just kind of funny. They come watch us play, and if they want to chirp us, they can. But yeah, I don't think you just got to be good and professional and just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other.
Have you ever chirped back at a fan and give us your best one-liner back at a fan and maybe?
I would never chirp, but I remember when I was in Kansas City, we had the Dursinski brothers together, and they're just good at doing that. They're some Saskatchewan guys, so they just kept drawing at them. It was pretty funny, and I can't really repeat what they were saying, but I'd say they got the better end of it.
For Cory De Roche, how do you choose your number that you wear each year?
I don't know. I kind of stumbled on 10 when I was playing college hockey, and I just had some success with it, and I've kind of kept it ever since. I find a couple seasons I haven't worn it. I haven't had the best luck, so it's nice to go back to it this year.
Let's go back to CJ Mott. Same question about numbers. How did you choose your number here in Allen, and what was the first number you ever wore?
Growing up, I wore number 30, and I probably wore that over the majority of my career. But just, playing pro, you sometimes get called up and sent down to different places, and numbers are taken, or like this year, 30 is being retired, I believe. So I got number 31 this year. So, number 30 just kind of has me been comfortable over the years, but yeah, it doesn't really matter to me as much.
Perfect. One fan wants to know, do you have a favorite themed game night jersey? We've had some really cool jerseys here in Allen over the years. We had a Ronald McDonald jersey one year, which was pretty ugly, but it definitely got us a little national attention, and it was very popular. Let's see, I'm trying to think of Star Wars jersey. Let's go to Cole Frazier. Do you have a favorite jersey, like a theme night jersey, Star Wars, that comes to mind?
I think last year, the Harry Potter ones were pretty cool. I like those ones. And then the Spider-Man jerseys were also pretty cool.
Awesome. Anybody else have any questions? I think we've rolled through pretty much the entire list. Anybody else want to throw one in?
Hey, have we heard from Zane or Nolan, any of the new guys that are on the call? Because I haven't heard since I've been on.
No, I haven't said a word yet. So.
Well, hey. Well,
I'm just like a fan right now.
First of all, let's look at that beard. You guys jumped in late, but hey, thank you for being here. Tell us about the beard story, because I remember when we did the Zoom cast with you, had a pretty good story behind it.
Yeah, I've been able to grow one since I was 16, so I've kind of just kept it the whole time. It's been a couple years since I've shaved, so I'll keep it going.
Awesome. Who was the other one, Marty? You said we missed. Who's
Well,
somebody?
I thought I saw Zane on a Vikings episode a couple years ago. I thought when I saw him, I had to go back and check. Looked like the same guy. Nolan Neen's on the call too. I think I saw him when I was
Nolan, are you
going
in?
through.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Well, I got to ask you. Tell everybody where you're from first of all.
I'm from Duncan, BC.
Okay.
And up in Canada.
That's a long way from Dallas, Fort Worth, and Allen, Texas. What are you most looking forward to about coming to Texas?
Playing hockey. It's been a long time, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right. You going to buy yourself a cowboy hat when you get here?
Yeah, probably. Why not? See how it goes.
Yeah, if anybody's seen Les Lancaster since he arrived in Allen, oh man, does that kid look different. And he actually got out of his truck wearing a cowboy hat, and when he took off his hat, I didn't recognize him. I'll just leave it at that.
I think Zane's already got a cowboy hat. It's my understanding they got a cattle ranch. So, and him and Nolan are rooming together. So they might need some beards. Maybe the fan club can get them some beard products if they need that.
Yeah, I'm bringing my cowboy hat with me, so I'll be good.
Yeah, my guess is yours is going to look so. When you see Lancaster and Lamb, and those are the kind of guys that will have cowboy hats that won't have any dirt on them. Those are the show hats, and you'll probably wear one that's got a little sweat stain in it. Those guys. So one of the things I was asking for the fan club, I did get a request earlier that Lancaster wanted to know if they could get bunk beds and then make their other bedroom into a study room. And I don't know if anybody's got any old bunk beds that they, have in the basement that they don't use anymore. If you do, we could use a set.
You guys, and anyone can jump in and answer this one. Do you have any concerns about, injuries or rust, since obviously it's been a long time since everybody's been in game action? Mott, you want to take that one?
Yeah, I can take that one. That's kind of what training camp's for. Get back into the swing of things. I think everyone's playing hockey long through juniors, college, and pro, so everyone kind of knows what their body needs to be ready. So all through training camp, everyone will be taken care of.
All right, fun facts here. Let's go to Cory. Give us one fun fact about you that fans would be surprised.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I don't know. I have 2 sleeve tattoos. I don't know.
2 sleeve tattoos?
Yeah.
You guys want to see them?
I don't know. They're not
there you go.
lighting, but
wow, I can see it. There you go. Awesome. All right, Cole Frazier. What is your favorite pet, and what was your first pet as a child?
I've always been a dog person. Have nothing but dogs. My first was a black lab and golden retriever mix, and then I have 2 back home right now, and then I got one here, and the one here is a Chihuahua, miniature pinscher, and Pomeranian. So she's just a little dog, but she's cute and she's awesome too.
All right, Nolan Neen, what would be one thing that fans would be surprised that you've never tried on the food side?
On the food side, I have no idea. Pretty much eat everything.
Eat cranberries
Brussels
on
sprouts. No, I don't like Brussels sprouts.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. I got a question here from a fan. What is your typical calorie intake on game days? Jared Van Warmer.
Yeah, I can't tell you on the amount of calories. I'm gonna guess maybe 3,000, but usually it's a pretty hearty breakfast. I usually do oatmeal or maybe some egg whites or something, and then the smoothie after the pregame skate, and then a lot of the guys do pasta and chicken, but I'm more of a tofu, spring rolls, sweet potato kind of guy. But yeah, I don't really like to eat too close to game time. I like kind of being hungry, so I'll eat at 1:30, and then won't eat until after the game. Maybe have a little piece of fruit, but yeah, I'd definitely say we have to keep up with the calories to keep our weight throughout the year.
Two more, one for Steve Martinson. Which arena around the league has I won't say the worst fans, what most annoying fans?
Oh, that'd probably be Wichita. It's a pretty easy one.
I think everyone was probably expecting that. What do we got here? Last one.
And you should have asked somebody about the pregame meal that actually eats a regular meal, not the one that Jared eats.
I knew that was coming. They had a pretty good meal tonight. They had chicken parm and spaghetti.
Not everybody had chicken parm, though. I bet there's some chicken parm left over.
I think so, because there was food for like 25.
Have you had any requests for vegan meals? Just extra pasta?
Nope. And you know what? Jared's a trooper, man. He did not say one word yesterday because we had pizza, but he told me, don't worry about it. I've got food in my fridge. So
he liked across the street from their apartment. There's nothing there, so they're going to put a little garden in, try to grow some homegrown vegetables. Save some money.
All right, last question for you, and we'll throw this out at who's a good one here? Who wants to take the last question?
I haven't heard Ottenbright either. Do you know he's on the call?
Yeah, he's been on. We've asked him 4 or 5 questions.
Marty, you haven't even been in here. You haven't even been in here, Marty. No one even knows.
No. I was talking to your agent was calling, but they asked about injuries, and they should have talked about somebody that hits, and instead they talked to a goalie about injuries. I didn't really get that choice. I think injuries are like, they're better to give than receive. That would have been my comment.
All right.
Anyway,
Otter, last thing for you here. Your dream pairing. You get to play with any guy lining up on the blue line. Who's it going to be?
Oh, that's a tough one. There's so many good D-men out there in the world, but I don't know. I'm biased. I played with a good one for 4 years in Seattle. I don't know. That's a tough question. I'd say Ethan Bear, maybe.
There you go. It's a good one. All right. I know the answer to this is going to be because not only are they roommates, they're buddies from Kansas City. So, Cory De Roche, your trio. Who's your ultimate line you're playing with?
Ultimate line? Oh, geez. Well, you got to have Gretzky because then I can just stand back door and just tap everything in. And then Jared, because then I get to laugh at someone freaking out all the time on the bench when we don't score.
That's good. Like that. Last thing for Cole Frazier. The apartment's on fire and you can bring one person out of the building with you. Who are you saving?
Oh, Jesus.
He's bringing his Xbox.
I'm bringing the Xbox.
Oh, my God. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Guys, hey, thank you for doing this tonight. This went a million times better than expected. Great answers from everyone. And obviously stay safe out there. We're excited about seeing you soon. Our home opener, the 18th, 19th is Riley Gill night. And we start out on the road on December 12th. So, again, thank you for being here, everyone. And we'll see you soon.